Welcome to your doom.
My next watch review. No wrist check because, as you'll see, I now have skeleton hands, so my wrist is too small for any watches whatsoever. But that's not gonna stop us. The show must go on. Bam! You're seeing my ultimate Halloween timepiece, forged by Hellfire over countless millennia. Or rather, a recently purchased limited edition G-Shock with a band swap. The world may never know the true nature of this beast, but we'll try to divine its inner workings over the course of this brief review. Oh snap, wait. I know some people who might be able to help. Let's go ahead and ask them. Hey Tarantula, what do you think about the Halloween watch? Is it cool? It kind of matches you because you're orange and black too. Okay, cool. Hey Annie, what do you think about the watch? No, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Okay, you just want to eat it, so no more. We're done here. We're done. Okay, they weren't very helpful. They rarely are. After much study, though, I think I've gotten to the bottom of this eldritch horror. The watch head here comes from the latest NASA collab from G-Shock. I've soured a bit on the thicker, broader band that originally came with this release and does come with others as well. Although this particular one is snazzy in its own right, I'll show you if you're curious. I still have the bands. Very patriotic, very orange, muy chunky. I got the bright idea to find a spare band on eBay more in line with the regular 5610, which is the model or module this piece utilizes. And after a bit of spring bar tool alchemy, here we are, with the black and orange G-Shock square of my darkest and sweetest nightmares. Easy as that. If you're familiar with the 5610, you'll know it's a spiffy monster. I'll throw up some specs direct from Casio in case you're curious. My usual disclaimer about G-Shocks still stands, of course. The dimensions don't really matter much, especially for the squares. This piece is right at home on my 6 1/4 inch wrist. It's got all the features that I personally care about for such a watch. Multiband 6 radio time synchronization with the atomic clock, that's a mouthful. Solar power and all the timers, alarms, stopwatches, and world times a regular ghoul might need. I'll cycle through the modes for you so you can clap eyes on those. You'll notice the bezel and case are all just a really perf, matte, pumpkin orange, unadorned. The screw down case back does have a fun etched astronaut for your viewing pleasure, so feast your eyes on that. The only other deets I think might be worth highlighting would be the little blue line on the bezel. A nice little accent there. And Casio's choice for the light. They decided to keep the module pretty stock. So you have the updated 5610 white LED. You can change the time length for that. I have it on 3 seconds, which is the max. They chose that rather than the classic greenish EL backlight. I see people argue about which is better a lot online, and a lot of homies seem to miss the EL, which I can sort of understand. There's something about it. It's got an undefinable charm. But I have to weigh in here on behalf of the more powerful LED. It's clean looking, bright, and probably less prone to wonkiness over time, I'd have to guess. The real drawback with this change is the lack of a fun watermark, for lack of a better word. I just mean sort of like a logo or a picture or something like that when the light comes on, which a lot of these special editions have rocked in the past, including both of the prior NASA collabs. Oh well. I'm not really sweating it, but maybe Casio will start implementing them in the future again. Cross fingers. You might be saying to yourself, hey, this small watch guy, this goblin, he's a lazy demon. He literally just swapped a band and made a video about the NASA watch like 3 months later than everyone else on YouTube. And who am I, goblin that I am, to disagree with you, the illustrious viewer? However, I will say I hope this video scratches a spooky itch. Perhaps you'll waltz away with an appreciation for how a little change like a strap or a band swap can really change a watch's presentation and help you add a wee personal spin to something that you probably have on your wrist quite a bit. I hope y'all have a swell Halloween out there. I'm going to be dressed as a Hank Hill devil and gallivanting about town a bit, so looking forward to that. Be safe and enjoy as much candy and scariness as you can stomach. Have a rad day too, wherever you are. And thanks as always for watching. I really do appreciate you spending a little time with me.